What up, guys? My name is Shane Lawson, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the difference between being saved or being sanctified. I remember when I've been to different types of churches and stuff, non-denominational, Pentecostal, Baptist, and all that, and I've noticed that like different people believe differently, and that's true even amongst a lot of different Christian congregations. Baptist a lot of times, like once you're saved, you're always saved. You need Jesus, you receive him, and you are saved and you're good. And I've learned from me that seems to be actually true. I'm saved. I accepted Christ back when I was a kid, like pretty young. But now I've realized through my walk and trying to seek God and pursue Him in everyday life and taking those necessary steps to get closer to Him by reading the Word and worshiping and all that, praying, talking to people about differences of beliefs and different scriptures. I've realized through my walk that other things tend to come out of me, like different things I've struggled with, and it seems like this ongoing process of being sanctified, like I'm letting go of what was not of God and receiving what is of God. But it didn't seem to just happen like this crazy transformation. Yeah, I did receive God like in a moment when there was this big emotional high, and I was like, okay, all these questions went away, and I'm like, I accept you and believe you and following you and felt this peace and everything. But in my day-to-day walk, I've noticed that there are times when I don't feel peace and the different emotions and stuff all the time, always changing up on me. Um, Gosh, sometimes I feel like I come off as even bipolar and stuff to people and can't make a decision, double-mindedness. And I've noticed like it seems like I might just be becoming more aware too. Now I'm a little older than when I was a kid, but I have noticed that lots of things have let go. The processes. I went to a ministry school, and it seemed like every day we were drawing closer and growing in community and reading the same literature. And my mind and my heart and stuff, I feel different impressions and stuff in different places. And it seems like they slowly try to line up with each other, but they compete at times with each other and the feelings and knowing what's right and what's not, like your conscience. I guess people, maybe in a scientific people, so would probably talk about the difference between your conscience, and maybe psychologists would talk about the ID and ego and superego and how your brain processes, and then there's more of the like dreaming type, and then there's more of the reality and all that. I don't want to get into all that, but I did want to talk about the differences. And I've noticed being sanctified, it takes a lot of work. Like every day feels like I'm always going after trying to see things through God's perspective instead of mine, my own mind. But a lot of times I feel like this double person, or like not even one person, because it's almost like two people within, like the Holy Spirit's in there. But it's like there's this the old man and the new man constantly at battle, butting heads, and then it's like good and bad. The shoulder angels, and you gotta figure out like, okay, this wasn't good. This was. Some things I even realized it seems like there isn't even good or bad. They're just different. If you choose to live this way, these are the consequences. Yeah, you might have a lot of money in this. You might struggle with friends and all that. You choose to live this way, you might have a lot of friends and prestige, but you're probably gonna be broke all the time. And just balancing it out has been really, really difficult for me. I don't know if there's really such thing as a balanced. Um, you know, I mean, some people work crazy hours. I've tried different jobs and everything. Commercial fishing, just got back. Those people do 16-hour days every day when they're out there. Yeah, they probably make a lot of money, and then they'll hit it hard and I guess do whatever they want on their downtime. There's other people that work 8 hours a day, and but they work like every single day of the week, and it seems like they never have time off too. So finding that balance, it can be a real struggle, and I'm sure it's different for everybody. Just some things that have been on my mind a lot, though. I wasn't even going to talk about that. I kind of went off on a tangent, but yeah, saved and sanctified, being saved, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, accepting God, and I accepted Him without knowing a lot about Him, and knowing all the things that can happen as being drawn more near to Him and becoming sanctified. Um, but when people get married too, I guess they don't always know everything about each other. You're never going to know everything about someone else because you're not them. So it's just this constant pursuit, and they say the pursuit is happiness, of growing, and pursuing and learning and just constantly going through the mental processes and just letting go and growing. Yeah, like I already said that, but that's what's been on my heart to mention to you guys and talk about. Hope you liked it. Hopefully you gained some kind of insight about this little mini video. Thank you for watching.